What's going on YouTube? So today I finally watched one of the most anticipated movies of this year, The Dark Knight Rises, and boy does this movie not disappoint whatsoever. So how good is one of the most anticipated movies of this year? Well, let's just say it's fantastic. I mean, there's so much things I could talk about that could, explain why this movie is so amazing and so great. But I'm just going to split it into the story and the characters. Now first I'm going to talk about the characters. Now, I know many people thought Anne Hathaway being Catwoman was a horrible choice for this movie, but I felt like Anne Hathaway did a brilliant job. There was never any time in the movie where I felt, oh, that's Anne Hathaway. Oh, this is really awkward. I'm cringing. There was never any time in the movie where I thought she was out of character. I thought she was, okay, Celine Catwoman. She was that character. She did great. And although the Catwoman character was great, I felt like it was tacked on. Like, she wasn't really developed as much. And I've heard that Nolan at first didn't really want Catwoman in the movie, but his brother convinced him to put it, and I really felt like that was the case in the movie. And not that I'm saying Catwoman was bad. I felt like the way Nolan implemented Catwoman in the movie was fantastic, was great. I had no problems with it, but I felt like even with Catwoman gone, the movie would have been the same thing. So I just feel like if they develop Catwoman more and make it seem like she has a bigger impact in the movie, that would have been much better for me. But I still feel like Catwoman's character did his job. I mean, talk to Bruce, help Batman, do all this stuff. And I feel like they do hint at a backstory and they do some things, but I feel like if they did more, that would have made the Catwoman character even better. And even though I don't have that big of a problem with Catwoman, is that just that small thing where it felt like she was just tacked onto the movie. She didn't really have as big of an impact as the other characters. Now Tom Hardy's Bane, on the other hand, is so menacing. He creates such a menacing character. His voice alone is freaking scary as hell. Every time he was talking, my ears felt like it was ringing. And I don't know if that's because I watched it in IMAX or anything, but every time he spoke, it felt so menacing. And the way he acted, his character, I mean, when he was having a showdown with Batman, it just felt like, oh damn, shit's gonna happen. Bane is crazy. And Tom Hardy just does such an amazing job at that. Now there are other characters in the movie that do fantastic too. Marion, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and they do their characters great. And I don't want to spoil it, but there's other things to these characters and to the story. And all the returning cast, all the returning characters were fantastic. Christian Bale does an awesome Batman. Gary Oldman does fantastic. So all around, the characters were great. Just a small problem with Catwoman, but other than that, I felt it was pretty good. Now onto the story. I really felt like in the beginning, the story was kind of a bit rushed. Like it just felt like things happening in the movie felt a bit rushed. I was like, whoa, what? This is happening already? It's so fast. But then slowly Nolan settles it down, and then slowly the pace becomes perfect, and he just takes his time with the ending. And he does such an amazing ending to his fantastic Batman trilogy. So, in the beginning, the pacing was a bit too quick, but then he quickly settles down and takes his time. Now, unlike The Dark Knight, where everything always felt like it was contained to the Gotham City only, and, just felt like it was in the realms of reality, in The Dark Knight Rises, the stakes become much higher and things are much more grand, and it's beyond the city now. There's more interaction with the stuff around the world, the rest of the world, outside of Gotham. And I just felt like in this movie, Nolan kind of goes a bit beyond the realms of reality, and I'm not saying that's bad. It's not. I'm just saying that, compared to Dark Knight, Nolan with his previous Batman movies most of everything was contained into more in the realms of reality. And this one, although most of it is also, you know, feels pretty real, feels like, oh, this could really happen. There's some stuff that he goes over the realms of reality just by a bit, and it felt kind of like more of a superhero comic book movie in terms of the Avengers, just a bit. But you know, Nolan still does a great job in doing his own, you know, Batman thing with, you know, be more realistic, more dark. But just in some parts, you know, it goes beyond the realm of reality a bit. But I think that makes the movie even greater. It gives it a more, oh shit, stuff's going to happen. Oh shit, this is the real deal. This is the conclusion. I think going beyond the realms of reality even by a bit was necessary to make the ending more satisfying. You know, I just really felt like this was the ending the Dark Knight trilogy deserved. So overall, I give this movie a 10 out of 10. I was not disappointed. This is exactly what I was looking for. Great conclusion. You know, Nolan just does a fantastic job, and I really recommend you watch this. Even if you're not a Batman fan, maybe watch the other ones first, so you probably won't understand some of the character stuff in this. But it's a movie for everyone. It's great, and yeah, it's fantastic. And if you're a Batman fan and you're looking forward to this, don't worry, you won't be disappointed. So that's it for my review. If you watched the movie, give your review in the comments down below. Tell me your opinion about it. Did you like it? Did you not like it? I don't see why you didn't, but you know, people have different opinions. And yeah, that's all for my review. Subscribe for more videos in the future. Like the video if you liked it. Add to your favorites. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next review, Black Couch, Trailer Box.